Hello, another days of English conversation practice. Another 20 minutes for today, and today is the fifth episode. And today I would like to talk about something which is very related to my everyday life. And where are you usually having your lunch or dinner? Are you cooking at your house? Are you cooking at home, or you prefer eating out? If you are going to eat out, where are you going usually? With your friends or families? I think the answers can be different, depend on where you're from. For example, if you are from European country, I think if you want to get a cheap dinner or lunch, a kebab shop maybe a good choice, or a fast food chain that can serve the food uh, a few minutes after ordering. And if you are in Asian countries, maybe you can just go to a small shop for a bowl of noodles or some other things. So for me, I usually have my dinner in a place called hawker centers. Okay, what is hawker centers? As we can understand from these two words, hawker centers mean a center in which all of the hawker stores are located. And I checked some history and got to know that hawker centers were set up as a more sanitary options to strict side outdoor alfresco hawker dining places. So by setting up hawker centers, actually people trying to reduce the number of mobile food hawker carts on roadside by giving them some permanent store in the hawker center. But some people may not agree with me. But based on Wikipedia, in the 1950 or 1960, hawker center were considered to be a venue for the less affluent, and it have a reputation for unhygienic food, partly due to the frequent appearance of stray domestic pets or pests, which is very much different from nowadays, because now with higher hygiene standard and also pressures from the local authorities, and also the implementations of stricter licensing requirements. Now, no matter which hawker center you are going for a meal, we can ensure that there is a sufficient standard of hygiene enforced there for the all store operate there. So nowadays, hawker center is no longer a venue for the less affluent, but is a place for everyone to find something affordable to eat, or something hygiene to eat. For me, when I want to eat out, very usually I go to hawker center are located not very far from my house, and there are many hawker stores there to choose from. And undeniably, there are some very popular store with really long queues, and they are also some store are not really good in their food, with less customer, and depend on the on on my stomach. Very usually, I will go to some store selling food which is more affordable. Okay, some of my all-time favorite in hawker centers are economical rice, and also fried carrot cakes, and also fried oyster. Okay. Um, the first the f- the first the first the first thing that I mentioned, economical rice, I eat it almost every day, and the fried oyster and fried carrot cake, I don't eat them very often, uh, due to the fact that these two dishes are actually quite oily and not so healthy. But I can assure you that they are really yummy. Uh, there are so there are so many hawker centers in town center, and also uh, in the housing estate, or some of them are located near transport hubs, so that people can get their food easily at a down to earth price. But due to the urbanizations nowadays, these hawker centers are slowly replaced by something called food court. A food court is actually a hawker center with air conditioner surrounding, and perhaps a better hygiene standard, but of course with more expensive food. Usually those food court would have an operator to operate for operation, to carry out the daily operations. And in fact, there are a few uh, big food court operator in this country, and they are competitors actually. But for my own, I still prefer go to hawker center, as you can find something cheaper. mm, Air conditioning surrounding is not a must for me, and I prefer sitting in hawker center and enjoy my food. Some people may complain that in hawker center um, it's hot and it's crowded and it's not so hygiene, but very much depend on people. Some of my friends, whenever they start eating in a hawker center, they would take out a tissue paper from their bags and wipe the table and chair for a few times before they sit down for a meal. And some of them even use wet tissues for that purpose. But the good thing is that in hawker center, usually we don't need to pay GST or service tax, which is considered unnecessary if you are having a lunch or dinner in a local restaurant. There are many popular hawker center in this country, and some of them that I usually visit are like Maxwell Food Court, Albert Center, which is located not very far from Bugis MRT, and also just yesterday when I was searching for some new Japanese MV, I came upon a Japanese MV that featuring uh, a local food court here. I think the place is Tekka Center. The MV's name is Wednesday Campanera. Okay, Wednesday Campanera is the name of the singer, and the MV's name is Unico. So uh, after watching this MV, I feel an urge to make a podcast on the topic food hawker center. So actually, in this MV, uh, I I saw the real things that you can see in a hawker center. Not only the good things, but also those dirty things, those untidy things that you may observe if you have visited to some of the food courts here. And one thing you may notice is that in food court you will see some old men moving a cart, piling with dirty plates and bowls, and at the same time are cleaning tables to cleaning tables and collect all the dirty plates from the customer. And sometimes you may be wondering why only old men and old women were working in the hawker centers. And sometimes you may also be wondering whether they were working too slow that there are many tables with dirty plates piling up. Sometimes there were tables with dirty plates piled up that new customers cannot use that table for their lunch or dinner. So it was quite troublesome. So, but I think the most important thing we should think about when we see this kind of thing is that why not every customer return their used plates? Uh, why not many customers return their used plates after finishing their meal? If everyone do the same thing, and I believe that we can significantly cut down the workload of the cleaners, and everyone can have a clean table to have their lunch without waiting for so long. And also, I noticed that there are some improvement in automations. And now somebody I think a few years ago or maybe longer, somebody came out with an idea like automated conveyor belt to collect dirty plates, so that can cut down our dependence on human labor for plate collecting. It's a really good idea, but we still need to face the same problem, is that whether people are are willing to return their used plates after their meal, or they just want to put it on the table and leave. So I think it got something to do with the mentality of people. Just like in McDonald, and somebody okay, just like in McDonald, I just want to ask, after you have your burgers and French fry in McDonald, uh, do you return your tray together with all the rubbish before you leave, or you instead you will put everything on the table and expect somebody help to collect the tray together with all the rubbish? I think different people may give a uh, different answer. Some people may think that if you some people may think that I go to McDonald's to have a meal. I as a customer, I pay money, I pay GST, I pay a service charge for everything, including the food, of course, including the the trade returning works. So I don't expect uh, myself need to return the tray after that. Somebody will help me to collect my tray and help me to clean the rubbish. It's part of the service. It's included in the bill. Okay, if you really think like that, it may not be easy to convince you to collect your rubbish and return your tray the next time you visit McDonald's. But there are also someone who voluntarily collect their rubbish and return the tray. Even there are some cleaner around standby to help them. I think next time when I go to McDonald's, okay, not me. If if you go to McDonald's next time uh, and you are having your lunch, let's say, and then you suddenly you notice that a guy uh, sitting next to you. He's going to leave, and very obvious that he's not going to take the tray with him. Are you going to remind him of that, or you will be quiet and do nothing? Okay. Muhammad Gandhi used to say, "Be the change you want to see in the world." I think if you want everybody to start return the tray, perhaps is a good start. If you remind the guy that he can return the tray instead of putting it there. But of course, uh, we don't know what kind of reactions we are going to have. We may be scolded, we may be laughed at, we may be ignored by the guy. But whatever, we take a small step just to encourage everyone to return the tray. Oh my God, actually, in the beginning, I planned to make a podcast about hawker center, and then indirectly, I think I spent uh, many minutes talking about returning the tray. Uh, okay, I'm, I really care about whether should I return the tray whenever I go. But I noticed that I used to have McDonald's for many meals when I was in Europe, and I returned that most of them return the tray. And of course, there are some people who don't who didn't return the tray, but a majority of them return the tray. So I think in hawker center, if most people, if more people can do this, then we can have a more hygienic surrounding in hawker center. Maybe you don't have a really clear idea how hawker center really is. I think if you have some free time, perhaps you can Google about it, and I'm sure that you can find many photos about how hawker center are really look like, and how the hawker center is operated. And there are many stores, hawker stores, in a hawker center to choose from. And obviously, you can go there 7 days in a week. But I don't say 24 hours because not many hawker center operate 24 hours. Although there are some 24 hours hawker center just like the one in Pioneer. But Most of the hawker stores are operated uh, in the morning until noon, or from evening until late night. So very much depend on which hawker center did you visit. Do that you visit. Okay. Today that's all for hawker center, and I think tomorrow I will talk about some other things. Thank you.